Good morning, friend. Welcome or welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Nice to have you. This morning we're going to set up my health and wellness planner for next week. And that is in my Sterling ink and 2 planner. And I am going to use some of my thin Simply Gilded washi and then my Wrong Beautifully Balanced book. I'm thinking I might pick up another one of these so I can use it throughout the whole planner. And then I just got some of my random stickers and I have my cheat sheet. So we're going to get this all started. Make sure I got you all in frame here. Kind of like sticking to like a purple theme. This month I'm going to try and go with like the color of the tabs over here. So let's get this pushed over here. So I have my January. It's kind of going with a purplish theme. I haven't finished filling in yesterday. I got to fill in my sleep. I have it written down, but I have to fill these in. I never started my squats like on the first of the month because I decided to do this like a week ago, and then I just started them yesterday. So we're getting there. And yes, I will start a new challenge come February 1st. So the squat challenge will not get finished, but that's okay. Let's get her flipped over. Excuse me. So we are going to stick with my purple theme. What one did I use last week? Okay, so we will go with, let me fix this washi before she comes and gets in the way. I probably have another purple washi. Let me look, because that would be nice if I could use more than just those two. Hold on one sec. Okay, I did find another purple washi. She's a little bit lighter. And this one where the bows go vertically instead of horizontally. So I think we're going to use this one though and just stick with these two. So let's do that. Grab a drink. And we'll get our washi up here. And I do have my dinners planned out for this week, but I got to sit down possibly some point this week and get the next week planned for dinners, because I don't think that I have, I don't have the last week of January planned, and I want to try and get the whole month of February planned. That would be ideal. And then that way I know what I got to get for groceries and things like that, because it's just easier to do it like that. And if like I plan to do anything with like fresh vegetables, I can either make sure that I have those early on when I go grocery shopping, because I kind of did that with my chicken Caesar salad this week. So we ended up having to change that around. And then like we have some nights I don't make dinner. So like tonight we're doing our taco salads. Like last night, I forgot to take out the hamburger for our tacos. So we didn't end up having those, but that's okay. You know, life happens, and that's okay. I didn't mind. We just found something else to eat, not a big deal. And I talked to my daughter last night and my granddaughter, and we talked about the garden this summer. She wants to come over and help me with the canning and the preserving, and she's going to help us get everything out of the garden and stuff like that. So that is cool. And then like I told her, she comes over and helps with all that, we'll get her set up for the winter as well. They do have a little bit of a yard, but they have so many trees in their yard that it's hard for them to do like a gardening area. So I told her it would probably just be easier if we did it here at my house, and then that way she would have fresh vegetables, and she can also, we'll do canning here at my house because she's never done that before. And it is a learning curve. Like this will be my 3rd year doing canning. So like my first year, we didn't do a lot because we were just learning how to do it. But like now I know I do what do you want to call them? Tomatoes every year. So I do pasta sauce. I do salsa every year. I gotta make more salsa because we go through that a lot. I want to do up some diced tomatoes with the peppers in it and stuff like that, because that is one thing that we do buy from the store throughout the year. So I want to do that, like the, what is it called? Oh my goodness, now I can't think of it. I put it in my chili and things like that. What is it called? Well, I'm having a wicked brain fart. I'll think of it eventually. But yeah, so we're going to do that. And I'm probably, and some of the extra pages in here, I'm probably going to plan out what we're going to need. Like this year, we definitely don't need to be planting any onions. But we might, because I'm going to take out the onions that I have in our freezer, and I'm going to dehydrate them. And I'm going to make onion powder and dice them up and make onion flakes. And then that way I'm not, that's pretty washy. I like that color. Okay. So what I've been doing is marking this. Now that purple, does that purple match? It's a little bit darker, but that's okay. We'll use it. So this is how I've been marking my weekly weigh-in this book. And then I use I use the scale in my weekly plan, my regular weekly plans. And then to use up these before I go into the actual tracking one that I have where it's Monday through Sunday, I'm using these ones up. Because this is my goal, is to use up some of these older stickers that I've had. And I think I only have one sheet of these, but I have to look and see. So I might have another sheet. But I do. I want to get these used up, and then I'll move on to using up the other water trackers. And then like every month, every month we get trackers in our Hubman and Chub Girl kits. So I'm going to try and do that. But instead of doing it as a daily tracker like these, I'm going to mark it as a weekly tracker. And if I get my 90 ounces of water in, I'll mark it off. Like yesterday, I think I got 30, 50, I think I got 70 ounces of water. Okay, so those are done. And then I want to come in and write down where I'm going to put my dinners. So we're going to use this color and we're going to write dinner. And I know that there's like Hobonichi wheat kits, but I don't think that they work for the Sterling ink and tube planners. So I will not be using those in this planner. This planner will be my random stickers, my washi, things like that. Alrighty, got that. And then let me see here. So we're gonna get in our squats this week too. And we have a rest day on Thursday. We'll use the rest of the purples. And I'll just stick it over here to the side. And then I'll come in and write the amount of squats that we got to do these days. Thursday's the rest day. Wednesday. Oh, nice. Thursday lines up perfect because I have to leave early that day. I have a doctor's appointment. And I have no idea where I'm going because I've never been to that office because my back surgeon, he moved and went to a different practice. So I got to figure out where that office is. Okay. So we're done with those ones. And I'm going to go in and write it with this color. I love this color. It's so pretty. So Monday we have 70, 75, and 80. And then we have and then Friday it is 100. Wow, we go from 80 to 100. Okay. And then we're going to move over here. Let's decorate it just a little bit. And then we'll start getting in all of my, my tracking a little bit here. Let's see. What do we want to put in here? You know, I could use these as some trackers too. I think I might do that. Like put in, because last week I did my sleep. I have to fill that in still. I could use this as like my squats where I check them off. I could do that. Let's put that in there. I think I'll put her down here. Oh no, because I want to do my favorite memory of the week. Maybe. I don't know. Let's put her down here. And I put her on crooked, but that's okay. And then, let's see. Get some decor in here. What do we got? Come on, knock it off. So I'm tracking my sleep, my water, my habits, and then my squats. Okay. Oh, you know what? There's a rest day right here. I could have used that. Oh, well. And I see I got water trackers in here as well that I can use. I also want to start a routine where I get on my elliptical. And they don't have an elliptical on here, which is so crazy because I know that people use ellipticals still. I do like my elliptical. I'm going to put this here because let me tell you, those squats, man. We're going to put that right there. Or should I put it up here? Let's put it right there. Push yourself. Okay. And then I think I'm just going to find me a water. Maybe they're like Stanley cups in here. Yes, right here. Come on. Thank you. We use that one, and then I think I'll use this little water thingy. Yeah, we use this. And then we'll go pick out a water, a little tracker for to do the water on. And I think I'll do this one. You know what? Maybe we could do the water in a smaller square, maybe. Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, let's do this one. And we'll stick that right there. That went on crooked too. Oh, I don't think I'm going to get this one up. Yep, it's going to stay. And that's okay because I'm not ripping my page. Okay, so we got squats, water, and then we're just going to draw in the sleep. And then I want to do one for my habits, which I can do right here. I might have to like hand draw that one in. All right, so let's go in with this. And then down here. And then, where is it? Right here. We're going to go over here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to do 10. I like this lighter color Staedtler marker, whatever you want to call it, because it doesn't make the lines too dark, but you can still tell where they are. And I did 10 because sometimes if my medicine actually works, I can get 8 hours of sleep. If my medicine doesn't work, I can get 3 hours of sleep. Those are the, the fun nights, and I don't like those nights. Because then it makes for a long day because I'm super tired. Thankfully today, work is only till 3. So we got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday, and then Sunday. On the page prior, the week that we're on right now, I did the sleep tracker differently and I didn't care for it, but you know what? I'm just starting off with this planner. So you live and you learn. So we got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay. And then I'm going to come in and let's tie this one off too. Okay. And then we're going to come in with this pink. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 plus. We'll do it just like that. So we'll go there. Okay, and then we have our water. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to write how much water I drink. And then I'll do the same for down there. And then I need one for my weekly habits. And I think I'm going to do it this way because actually I could go this way with them. No, it wouldn't work. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's not what I needed to do. What I need to do is I need to write down the habits first. Wow, it's early, friends. It's early. So let's go in with, I like this color too. So let's go in with this and get our daily habits down so we can track them. So I have 7, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 habits I want to track. So if we come right to here, we can do that. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And then if we start right here, we can do that. I don't want to go past this line because 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because I'll have enough if I don't go past this line right here. So let me mark that. And then that way I know not to go past it. There. Perfect. And then we will take this again, and I can pick it up and moi. Apparently I didn't know how to count there for a second. Next week I'll try and be a little more organized, I guess, because I don't know if this is very organized. Because do I need to be tracking my squats in 3 places? Probably not, but that's okay. So next week we will just do the squats and the water there, and then we'll do some decorative, and then we will figure out a different way to do like a weekly tracker over here. Okay. And then I'm going to come in with this one, and we're going to say Monday. There. I'm wondering if I should do it this way. I probably should. I would love to do like a yearly tracker for this stuff. Maybe I can set one of them up in the back. Because what I do is just the monthly challenge. Maybe I could set one up back here. I mean, I know I'm doing my my daily journal challenge with Memories by Myers. But, I mean, I kind of got it divided off. So I could, and I have plenty of paper back here, I could do a yearly one of these. So that's kind of what it's looking like. Where did I put that? Right here. Let's put a cute little sticker up here in the corner. Let's see, what do we got? Let's put something like maybe a healthy meal or something. Ooh, those strawberries are cute, but it's not strawberry season. Let's not use those yet. Nothing tastes as good as healthy feels. Let's do that. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to order another one of these books or get maybe the digital. I wonder if they do have the digital. And then that way I can print out whatever I want. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do for today. And then I'm just going to come in and write the dinners down next week as we have them. And then next week I'll bring you in to do that one. And I think it looks pretty cute. Looks good to me. And then I have to go in and finish filling out this week's. As the days go by, I do have all my sleep written down, so I need to fill that out. See, I kind of did the sleep as like a longer one, and it doesn't need to be that wide. And I just started my squats yesterday, which was on Thursday. Yes, I just started them yesterday, Thursday, and I just started tracking my water yesterday. So I got in 70 ounces of water, so that was pretty good. I didn't track anything here, so we're getting there. I'll get there. All right, so if you like this sort of content, planning, fitness planning, wellness planning, hit that subscribe button because I will have this every week for you. And make sure your bell notifications are on and you will get notified when I upload new videos. And I appreciate you spending some time with me, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.